Hi there, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the setup is changed. I have done a few updates. I hope you guys like it. I have this new pivot arm for my microphone, so I like it. So if you like it, hit subscribe, hit like. Do subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot, and I just love to interact with you guys. But in today's video, we're going to look at observers and event listeners and what the difference is and how you can create them and interact with them. We're going to start off with observers. Here we go. All right, so I have this little demo application over here with a user model, a post model, and a comment, which are all related to each other. I also provided a test command, which is basically just creating one single post by author with ID 1, which is me. And yeah, well, what I want to do, I want to have an observer in place that observes whenever a post is created. So we're going to head over to Warp here and we're going to add an observer. So PHP artisan make, I'm going to blow this up a bit for you guys. And also the array, I'm going to blow it up. All right, so make observer, all right, post observer, which is observing the model post. Hit enter. All right, head back over to PHP Storm, and I'm going to quickly just adjust my settings here. There we go. I'm going to zoom it to 125. No, 150 maybe. Whoops, 150. So it's a little bit more clear for you guys. All right, so whenever I run this command, I want the post model to be observed by this observer that we created in here. Post observer. So we have, because we indicated that it's observing the model post, it's already model binded with post for the created, updated, deleted, and restored method. And also the force deleted, but nobody uses that, right? All right, so let's call here array and say post is created and the post title that we gave it. All right, let's save that. Next up, well, normally we should add this to the post, the providers, and register it here that we are observing the post model with the post observer. But what I like to do, I like to add to my model class here of posts an observer attribute, which is called observed by, and then I'm going to give it the class name of post observer. Like that. There we go, and it's already imported as well. If we save that, and if I now run my test command here, so PHP artisan app test run, boom, there we have it. So the post is created and array is logging it into the array here, post created and the test title. So this is how observers work, right? We are responding towards an event that is happening on the model level and not on the application level. So we're responding towards a delete, update, or a create of a model. If we want to actually respond to a more broader thing like an application level event, we should use a listener to listen to specific events. And that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to create an event. Right? So an event, let's create that with artisan again. So PHP artisan, PHP artisan make event, and we'll call it test event. There we go. Let's clear this one here. We're also going to create a new command, PHP artisan make command, test command number 2. There we go. And in that test command number 2, we're going to fire off the event that we just created. So test event, there we go. And I'm going to just dispatch that right away. There we go. And I'm just going to call this test run 2. Next up in our event, well, we're actually not going to do anything to that event. Right? We're going to have a listener to listen for that event to be fired. So in our warp here, we're going to PHP artisan make listener, yeah, test listener for the event, test event. There we go. And in that listener, it's just created here. In that listener, we're going to call Ray again. Ray event fired. Test event was fired. All right. So basically, on any given moment in our application, we can fire this event. Whether it's while we're creating something, we can fire off an invoice script or whatever, and we can use a listener to interact with said events. So let's dive into Warp again, and we're going to run this test run 2 command. And this is firing this event, and this listener picks that up, and the test event was fired. So that's it. That's how we can create listeners that interact with events. And we can fire off those events anywhere in an application that we want to. So if you have business logic that needs to be fired, like invoicing data, do registration flows of people that are not tied to a model event, but a broader event on our application, you should go with events and event listeners. And if you have model specific stuff, like just send an email out whenever a post is created, or a notification to a user that someone commented on their posts, you should go with an observer. And to be honest, I use a lot of observers to create custom events. Just think about that. All right. So if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, share it, like it, and I will see you in one of the next videos. Take care. Bye-bye.